if we go here, this is it, I think, right now. No, that's the old one. There I am. Okay, so let's see if I need to adjust that. How is the game volume versus the microphone volume?
Terrible, you can't hear the game at all.
Well, like, I guess it about now. Stand by while my husband helps me figure out if I can hear myself on this live stream or not.
Would you help me? Could you please?
Welcome to like the 4th time I've ever done this. Okay, we got the thumbs up, green light, whatever you want to call it. So back to part 3 of decorating the Peaceful Meadow, turning it into the Pixie Meadow. It might not be the final name, but that's the working name. Okay. So we're gonna come back over here. I like where the little windmill is. Now, back to what we were doing. So we've got these bigger pieces. I feel like one of these, this one is really large. It's going to take up a lot of space. So we're just going to keep it up here in case we decide to use it for something. So I don't have to go digging it out of the furniture menu again. All right. So this little thing is very cute, and I almost want to make it maybe a little focal point around this pond. We got Merida's house, which I also feel like should be... We're just going to put this here for now and see what comes out. Nope. Don't like that there. Okay. But I do like it near the pond. It's just like, it's cute. All right. Think about you in a second, but you'll be over here somewhere. Tree. So we got Rapunzel's. I do want to kind of make a cute little, let's see if we can put her rug underneath it. Goes under Wells, so perfect. Okay, is exactly what we want. Yep, love that. Now the giant crystal also, I feel like, needs to be near a pond. Focal point area. I've got another one. These are some of the prizes from the horses at Wishblossom. So we're gonna grab some more grass because it's gonna go good over here. See how close we can get it. Really right about there. Put a little tree in here. Oh, you know what? That could be filling up the pond. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that idea. All right, let's see. What does the footprint look like? Yep, like that. Maybe another one over here. There's a mute button. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we're gonna make that pond. Like that cute idea. I know I keep moving. Just welcome to me moving things back and forth. Again, at one point someone said, "Teach me your ways," after looking at a video walkthrough. There is no ways. It's just this. Does that look good? Yeah, sort of. Okay, move on. Let's try that again. I like these little windmill thingies. These are craftable items from Pixie Acre. Oh, yeah, you know, we're gonna use that to kind of block the view of those from that angle. I see how Merida's house fits over here. Oh, you know what she needs? She needs a big old tree. Like a little fancier one. Here's the blue one. Nope, I actually don't like that together, so scratch that. You know, we've got this house that I also want to feature somewhere in here, and this one. Any other large pieces? This one. You guys are smaller. Okay, let's give that a break and walk around a little bit and see what it looks like from our different perspectives coming in. So we've got Rapunzel with those flowers. I love that. So looking over here, We're gonna fill in some more flowers. I like the windmill. Maybe. Might look good over there. I am in love with the little flowers dripping into the ponds and the little pillars of wood near the entrances.
Gorge. I could use some.
This is still to be determined, though. Come here, Trooper. Trying to get my husky up here with me. Come here. Come sit. Come here, good girl. Good job. Good job. So, I want to stick this over here. I might have to move the tree. Get this positioned where I want it. I like turning stuff on the angle because it gives it a little more interest, I feel like. Now I like that there, so I think I'm going to reposition this. Okay, see if we can fit our tree back here. Change the footprint of it a little. There we go. Okay, yep, I'm liking how that is. Glasses would be helpful as well. Okay. Now the little cottage, I think would look good over in this corner. I had Vanellope's candy house over in this corner originally. Does not want me to get any closer than that. Now, the little blue eggs remind me of the blueberries, so this is all coming together. Very cute.
How you doing today?
Oh, I am doing great, thanks, Goofy. So a lot of this is, at least with my decorating approach, is put it down, walk around, see if you like it. I'm going to move this over here so it's almost like a little shed for this house, and we'll put a little scene outside. I think that will be a little addition, so that will kind of make that a little less sorry, I can speak, less Halloween. Filling in with those foliage pieces that we are using throughout the build. Because it's all about getting the layers in there to make it look more grown in. At least for the style that I take with these. Now I want to move one of these over here. So now you can kind of see that this is starting to blend into the background. Now, this, I feel okay with still. We'll decide later on that. This one, I feel like would make quite the little impact in one of these corners. I love this house. The second I saw it, I said, take my moonstones. Story of my life, right? Okay. Maybe a little bit more this way. Okay, that's perfect there. Alright, so we're getting a lot of our bigger pieces and the trees that I wanted to incorporate in this area kind of laid out before we start putting out any... What's the word I'm looking for? Paths. I can remember what I'm trying to say. So these, even though they look big, I do want to incorporate to give the overgrown vibes. But it might end up being some of the smaller pieces because you don't really realize how big Wishblossom is until you move the standard pieces to the main valley. I'm just going to pop that there and see what that looks like. Because again, make sure you come out of furniture mode when you're deciding how stuff looks. Oh, see, I actually really like how that comes around. And then if we put a little path here, yeah. Very cute. Very... I like that. And honestly, Rapunzel's tower might not even stay here. So far, I am liking how this is coming together. What I want to do is take some of these out just to remind myself that we have them available. Ooh, maybe this... I don't want to crowd too many of these around, but we're going to put it there because you can always take it off. Right? Always take it off. Because that almost looks like a little archway over there now. And you can still come through. Okay. So either here we can do something that's looking out over the ocean, or I can build it up. I feel like that's a little cluttered with that specific flower right there. We're gonna move you down too for now. I do have some more of these too, so, or at least one more. This, I believe, is also a crafting item that you can make. How do I feel about that coming down? It looks a little wonky. Oh, I don't hate that though. Let's leave that there for now because I actually really like how that is kind of laying. You walk in here and you have this area and you come out. Yeah, I can just see the little paths. I do want some kind of tree or flower there. Let's see what you look like. Can you go back any further? Nope. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. This is coming together. I think I'm gonna fit this one in here. Like I said, I like to use the fruit trees in the decorating as well. And we'll turn that into like a little something. Something. I'm actually going to move the coconut trees back down here because I don't know if I want them in here after all.
How you doing today?
Doing our little walk. Again, there's going to be a lot of little finishing touches mixed in here, but the big basic pieces I am very, very happy with so far. I haven't decided if I want to pull in any of the other girls' houses, like Minnie or Daisy, since this is turning into a very pink area. I haven't unlocked Princess Aurora yet, but I feel like her cottage, from what I've seen, would also look cute down here. So we'll keep that in mind as a potential growing point. Let's see. You know, I have a question. We're gonna see. Group mode. I select. Can I delete these? Oh my goodness. Yes. That's a great feature. Okay. Deleting more than one item at a time. Hallelujah. Now I do have some more crystals that we're going to pull out. Somewhere in here. There's one. I think I only have one other one. But I want to put a little emphasis on that look. Keep those there. Now I wonder if these would mix in. I have a bunch of Toy Story pieces, but maybe. We'll consider that for later. Yep, I like that too. Okay. I do want to put another tree over here to balance that out. And these over here. Okay, it's coming along quite well, I think. Now, I do have some of Rapunzel's lanterns. I got those recently. Premium shop. Again, take my money. I almost want to see how high they go compared to the tower. Maybe if we just circle the tower with them, it could be fun. But we do that last. moving on to houses. Okay. I had Donald's boat in here, but I don't know if I still... Oh, I don't know. Let's just put him there and see. No, I don't think I want that there anymore. That is where I had him on the first build. Clearly I didn't take these away because those fit perfectly. Houses. Castle, Gaston's, Vanellope's. I almost want to put Vanellope's house out here because I'm not entirely sure where else I'm going to fit her. And one of my main goals, which was also a goal in my first build, was to fit as many character houses in my valley in some way as possible. I don't like banishing them to the islands. I like being able to incorporate them the same way all these other ones are. And it's got enough colors. I feel like that is going to be okay. Now, let's take a peek. I want to grab that. Well, it's larger than I... Oh, actually, let's see how it fits. Because I try to keep the walkways that originally were part. Oh, okay. Yep, we don't hate that. It does need something over here. So, keep that in mind. We are gonna pull these trees, I think. It's the same one that's over there. But part of like making Vanellope's house not such an eyesore is giving it a little I guess it's the equivalent of blinds. Okay. Let's take a look at this from up here. So we're going to come down into this. I might take that away. Actually, I am going to take that away because I don't like it already. Cuts off my view. That means this one might also do the same thing. Yeah, okay. Again, I like to see all the way across when I come down. Get the best impact. Okay, yep, so that I'm happy with. You got a path that's gonna go down there. Got a big one, big old path there. I feel like we're gonna put a tree in here to kind of balance that out. I don't know which one yet, but because like you look this way and it's just all you can see is that willow. So let's move one of these ancient ones over. This is from the Eternity Isle DLC. These ancient trees are super pretty. They were one of the first ones I could go over paths. Since they updated that, they're for all the trees. You can kind of... Yeah, much better. It's got that little flowery area. I like that, okay. Looking around, so there'll be a path coming this way. And it needs something over here.
How you doing today?
All right, I think that will complete part 3. Now that we've got some of the houses in place. And I'm really liking how it's coming together. Might take a break while I mull this over and do some clean sweep of the valley. So let me stop this video and we'll just kind of do some gameplay with no commentary for a little bit.
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
But I'm just, again, running around the valley and taking a look. I love it so far. There's nothing going on over here, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to find out when part 4 comes up. I'm new at this. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Bye.